look a little foggy. Hold on. That's better. Okay, so today I'm going to go over what I got in my Slay Glam box. I believe it's for May, but I've been corrected on this. I think it's May. Yeah, it's the end of May, practically. So that would make sense that I would get my Slay Glam box at the end of the month. So I'm guessing this is the box for May. I'm pretty sure it is. And also what I'm going to add in the giveaway. Also trying out a new palette, a new to me palette, as well as discussing some stuff that I may or may not talk about. Depends. Alright, so anyway. Hello. Hope you're well. I put on primer already. What I've been using that's really been helping as a base underneath my makeup is this. I got this in one of my BoxyCharms, like, wow, a while ago. I don't remember, but I never used it because I thought, oh, like, I don't like it, you know, I don't like BB creams because they don't cover my melasma, but they're really good for, like, because I don't really want to put too much makeup on this part of my face, or, like, places that I don't need it so much. So this is a good, like, little base to have if you're not going to do a full face, but, and also it's a really good, like, primer, of course, on top of my, other primer, which right now I'm using this, if I can hold on to an item. It blurs all your discoloration. It's good. I would say it's about as good as e.l.f., the e.l.f. primer that I really like. But yeah. So anyway, this is what I got in my Slay Glam box. I've never tried Rachel Couture. It's a body mist, but it's for summer. It's all sparkly. I'm keeping that because I need it. And then this one right here, that's Makeup with an Attitude. Rude Starlet Glitter Lipstick by Supercharged, or is it Supercharged? I don't freaking know. But anyway, it's really pretty. And then I got this Charm Focus Double Effect Brow Pencil by Oakland. I don't use brow pencils, so that's going to go in the giveaway. And it's this color Coffee. Wait, where is it? There you go. It's brown. I don't know why it looks like it's maroon or something on my camera. It looks purple, but it's brown. And then, see, I'm probably going to add this to the giveaway as well. I've never tried Bo Babe Beauty before, but it's a pretty color. And last but not least, the Amore US Pearl Paradise 32 Shade Press Pigment Palette. This one I'm going to be trying today. I was tempted to put this in the giveaway, but I feel like, I don't know, I like to try things that I haven't tried before, so that way I know for future giveaways if I should put it in there or not. Because I don't want to give you guys anything that isn't that great. Personally, that's just me though. But again, we all have different opinions on what's great and what's not, so yeah. I swatched just the purple, and then this, where's the green that I swatched? It's like over here. I didn't really care for it because it's like a loose glitter. I don't like the dry loose glitters. I like the more creamy kind, personally. I feel like they're easier to work with. But whatever, I'm going to try it. There's a lot of colors in here. We can do a lot of looks with this, so if it ends up being good, then yeah. This palette alone creates a lot of content, you know what I mean? So, let's go ahead and cover up my face before we begin. Ugh. So we went camping. For those of you guys who don't know, we were out camping in a tent for a couple days in a canyon that's not too far from where I live. And it was a good time, but I'm still so tired just from the act of camping. Like, I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I'm beat. Like, I feel like I didn't get very much sleep. I'm kind of feeling like a little jet lagged. But I think that just goes along with camping with kids, you know? And even then, their second night, this is kind of like a rant, if you will, for this portion. The second night of camping, we got our campsite really early in the game. Obviously, we wouldn't camp during the holiday because it's ridiculous. So we got our campsite. We were like the first ones in our camp area. And the first night was fine. You know, we just had a couple tents near us and it was cool. Even a couple trailers, you know. But the second night, this one trailer pulls up and they have like a, what was it called? A generator. And the generator was so loud. Like, luckily that night it was raining all night, so it wasn't as like noticeable. But I just remember thinking, like, that's fucking annoying. Like, you came and ruined our peaceful, quiet little spot, you know, with your loud generator. I don't know. I personally think if you're gonna go camping, why bring like a mini mansion to the campsite? I just don't understand that. I feel like they should have separate camping areas for RVs and tents, which they actually do, but the RVs never use the RV spot unless it's fully crowded. Hold on just a second. Okay. Be right back. Okay. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think that like they should have separate camping areas, you know, because I mean, if you're gonna have an RV that has a big generator and it's making a bunch of noise, it takes away like a lot of the peacefulness that the people want that have tents, you know what I mean? Because we kind of want to be like in the element and in the I don't know, just we want to hear the birds and the, you know, and the big brrr going on all night. That's kind of hard to do. Good morning, Cher. How are you? Oh, my nose is itchy. So, me and the kids and hubby, ever since we came back from camping, we've been a little bit under the weather. Like, I don't know if we caught like a little cold nip. It was cold at night. We did have sleeping bags. We were completely covered up from head to toe. But I think it got into like the upper 40s or lower 50s where we were. And that's cold, you know. I mean, you don't really realize how cold that is until you're like camping in it. And yeah, so I think we got a little cold, to be honest. And Hubs has been sleeping in really late, and that's usually a surefire sign that he's not feeling too good. Oh yeah, your knees will probably forever give you shit, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to be any help putting the pull-ups today. Oh. Yeah, we want to get another little doughboy, but we need our grass. And, yeah, something we can really do until that. Can't put a pool on rocks, you know? But I just wanted to hurry up and put my face on, so that way we can dip into this palette that I got from Sleek Lamb. It's really pretty. I actually really like Sleek Lamb box. It's one of those boxes that I think I'll probably keep receiving, even after my free year's up. I probably will continue to purchase it because it's just such a good box. Like, I like getting a lot of makeup and stuff, but I like BoxyCharm too because I like getting like brand name makeup. You know, I feel like, well, Sleek Lamb has brand name makeup as well, but they also focus mostly on indie brands, which I enjoy too. So it's nice to have a box that's just like indie / brand name, and then have another box that's just like strictly brand name I don't know, it's nice, especially for now while I'm collecting for the giveaway. So until I'm done collecting for it, I might just end up keeping either Boxy or Slake Lamb. I haven't decided which one I'm going to keep, though. I think my next couple boxes will be my answer as to who I'm going to keep and who I'm going to cancel. But yeah. Oh, and then sleeping on the sleeping bags, we have old sleeping bags, so I mean the kids got the most cutty ones, obviously. And the first night I didn't even have a sleeping bag. I just used blankets, which was a really bad idea because you can fill every single nook and cranny and rock underneath a blanket when you're in a tent. So that was not fun. But I managed. And then the second night we went by and I used a little, it's not an air mattress, but it's like a pad. I don't want to explain it. But, I mean, like, real camping, I'm just surprised my kids stayed the whole time, because I was like, well, if you guys want to go home and you get scared, we can go home the first night, you know? And, they ended up sticking it through. So I was proud of them. Because camping isn't easy, especially on little kids. So, it was fun. We had a good time. I'm just trying to put my face on so that way we can do this eyeshadow so I can actually get a first impression and we can go from there. But, did my contact just fall out? Yeah, it did. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's right here. Uh-oh. No! I need you to stain my eyeball. Why are you doing this? Why are you being like that? Jeez. Sorry. Oh. Just work with me, please. Just do it this time. Okay. We gotcha. We were gone for a couple of nights. 2 nights. And it was fun. It was a blast. Like, I'm really glad that we ended up doing it. We went fishing and we didn't catch any fish. But it was cute, baby girl. She put some bait on a stick. Well, she had a stick and then she had another stick hanging down off that stick, and she put bait on the bottom of it because we weren't catching fish. So I'll try. I'm like, how cute, you know? And so I took a picture of her bait stick because I thought, how adorable is that? She's not going to catch anything with that stick. Sure enough, a crawdad came and was eating off her stick. And we're like, oh my god. I didn't even know there were crawdads in that pond or wherever we were. I didn't know. Like, I had no idea. And so it was funny. It was cute. She ended up catching some. So that was good at least. But I think we all have a little bit of a cold. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we caught something just being in the cold for 2 nights, you know? I just thought our body warmth and our sleeping bags and our clothes and our, you know, sweaters and our sweatpants and our socks and you know, I thought that our hoodies would keep us warm, but I think it might have been too cold to camp. Like, looking back on it, I don't remember. I think it got into like the high 40s, lower 50s, but you would think that that'd be good enough, but when it's raining on top of that, it just was too cold. But it was fun. We had a blast. Oh my gosh. So if I'm sniffling and look puffy, you know why. I got a cold. We all got a cold. So I gotta run my helper. Okay. You too. I love you. Thank you for being here. Sure, I always appreciate you. Okay, so let's dip into this palette. I just want to make sure I have some coverage going on before I start dipping into this palette. My eyes are gonna water, so I'm gonna have to use 1,000 different brushes. Oh, God. I'm just gonna grab. Gosh. There's not a clean brush in sight. This is always how my life is. I need to clean brushes again. Should be okay though. Alrighty. Sorry. Hold the phone. But yeah, I was really impressed by this palette. I was like, because I've never even heard of it before. Never have. Never heard of Amore USA or Amoras. I don't know. Never heard of it. And then I went to their website. I guess they have a website. And I saw all their makeup. And it's all really fairly priced. So that was interesting too. So I'm kind of intrigued now to try it. Okay. Let us begin, shall we? Oh, man. My legs. They're giving me problems, folks. It's hard for me to sit on the ground all the time. Okay. It just reminds me of like one of those palettes you would see like on Instagram. You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay. We can either do a purple, green, or a green and pink. I'm probably just gonna stick with green because it's light. Like this over here. Try to do like a monochrome but with glitter. I'm gonna start with Dune though, real quick like. But yeah, how's everyone's Memorial Day weekend going? I hope you're doing well. I hope you have fun plans with your families and friends. I mean, we pretty much did our Memorial Day thing early because we don't like big crowds. And it ended up being a big crowd anyway. But, you know, it is what it is. It's really pretty, though. So far, so good. But again, it's a neutral light color. I always like to play it safe when I'm first dipping into a new palette because you don't really know what you're going to get. But I mean, you can get this palette. Well, I don't know if this specific palette, but they had other palettes with this many colors, and they were like $15. So, I mean, it's not bad for the price. Then I'm probably going to go into... Oh, which one do you think's darker? I think that's darker. I'm trying to stay really light because it's spring. Necklace is really pale too. I think I'm probably going to go into necklace. Necklace, whatever necklace. Let's see. I'm using the same brush, so it's probably gonna blend with the other color. And plus, this is a really, like, I see it in my mirror, but I don't think you can really see it on camera yet. It's pretty. I'm shocked at how, like, well this is performing so far. Because, I don't know, I would just... Makeup brands have come a long way, though, in all reality, like, especially indie brands. That's just my opinion. See, that's really pretty. You guys seen this? I really wish you could. So I've decided that once both kids are going to school, I will have more time and I will really try my hardest to actually make this a real channel. You know, like, freaking, because I don't really, I don't know, I just do whatever, like how I'm doing right now. I'm sitting on my floor trying a new palette, like that's not really, but when they both are in school, I'll be able to have a lot more time to get my shit together, because I'll have all day, practically. And that's going to give me a lot more time and energy to put into my channel. So until then, I'm just trying to stay monetized. So that way, when I do decide to finally try to have a channel, it's not like always my monetization, if that makes sense. Okay, that's really pretty. That's a pretty color. I'm surprised at how well this is doing. Like, in all honesty, I didn't think it was gonna be very, like, good, and that's why I wanted to keep it to try it, because I didn't want to give you guys like a bunk palette, you know. Because I just want what's in my giveaway to be good. So that's really pretty. So now I'm going to go into Oasis, which is right next to the color I was using. And I'll use a different brush. Well, no, I'm going to keep this brush, screw it, because the colors are so similar, it doesn't matter. And I haven't gotten it wet yet, so that's good. Okay. That's pretty, guys. Has anybody else used these palettes before? And if so, what did you think about Amore US? Like, did you think, like, did you like it? Because I'm shook right now, because if you can get, like, all this makeup, you know, for 15 bucks, like, I don't know. Let me get a little bit closer. Wonderful. Okay. Sorry. But it's really pretty. I'm surprised. I didn't think I was going to like it. I did have one of someone tell me that it was really good and really pigmented and really, you know, that they liked it, and I took their word for it, because I was like, well, I have to try every palette, though. If it's new to me, I have to try it. And that person was right. This is a really pretty palette. I mean, this is really pretty. Okay, so next, I'm probably just going to put Tahiti on my lid and then use some of that loose glitter that I said I didn't like. Because I don't know. But just because it feels dry doesn't mean... We'll see. Because it's the prettiest color in the palette, so that's why I want to use it, in my opinion. And that's, I didn't even wet my brush. I'm just going in. So, just so you know, like I didn't even, that's Tahiti. Oh, sorry, I don't think I showed you the color. That's Tahiti. Ooh, okay. That's pretty. I swear, a lot of these indie brands are killing it, you guys. Like, really, they are. And the fallout is minimal so far. Does it look even? I'll fix my face here when I'm done. And that's the color that I thought was the prettiest out of, wait, where'd it go? There it is. It looks so different on camera. It's so weird. But it's right there. It's got gold and green and like turquoise. It's just really pretty. But it's really loose. So I probably would want to wet my brush, or wet a brush for this to pick it up. I don't know. We'll see. Let me grab this one and we're going to wet it. Okay. And then I'm just going to tap, 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 and then just put a little bit right here. Can't really see on my camera, I swear. I need to get better lighting. There's so much that I want to do, you guys, that I'm gonna eventually do. I don't have the time right now. That's so pretty. I'm actually in shock. Wow. That's crazy. Wow, cool. I'm glad to find a new indie brand that I like. Cool, cool. I'm happy with it. Okay, let me finish. With my eyes. I'm trying to lighten up my areas where I put concealer. Just a little orange. I don't know where my other foundation brush went, so that's okay. I'll use this one. Okay, I really like it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below if you've tried this brand. And what you think of it. I'm surprised I like it. That's weird. But I do. Okay. Now, mascara and lip and we'll be done. And then we can get into the second portion of what I wanted to discuss. I just wanted to get that out of the way for those people that wanted to see the way the palette performed. Obviously, it's really good. Just a little contour. I know I come on here like, oh, we're going to do a really easy look. And I end up doing all this craziness. So, I'm going to talk about a sober sister on YouTube here. In hopes to bring her down to reality just a little bit. I know you guys don't like this topic and it's very controversial, but again, like, I'm not trying to really, what's the word? Care? Not that I ever have. I don't care. I care about my supporters getting offended, you know, like the people that I care about their opinion. But aside from that, I don't care. She was giving some girl heck for not liking the Pride section in Target. And I'm gonna start off by saying, it's not, to me, it's not a bad thing to have a Pride section in a store. Like, I've never took any issue with it until. There's a big until. They started having, you know, the T word bathing suits. And the area to tuck your, you know, your junk. That's problematic in a lot of ways, okay? Especially if you have a male mannequin wearing a female bathing suit, and there's a big area where you can tuck, you know, I mean, to me that's problematic. Like, I remember when they always had Pride stuff before, my daughter would be like, oh, it's rainbow. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what does that mean? And she's like, asked me, like, what's this for? I'm like, oh, it's, you know, for Pride. It basically means, you know, accept yourself and love yourself for who you are. You know, I mean, there's no problem with that. There really isn't. It's not, you know. But the way they're getting now, like, they have to be, like, putting it in your face in a weird way. That I have a problem with that. I think a lot of parents do. And, you know, she did say one thing, you know, you get to control where your kids go shopping, but when it's in the center of the store and it's its main attraction, and that's all you see, you can't really be like, cover your eyes, you know? It's like, no. This isn't just about, I mean, the percentage of people that are actually T, it's very low, okay? I'm not talking about the newbies that are jumping on the bandwagon thinking they're cool, these weird kids. I'm talking about, like, real, genuine, like, they're actually, you know. It's a small percentage, okay? And so you're going to completely revamp your store for a minority group of people. It just doesn't make no sense. I feel there is an underlying, there's something else going on that, and I would never personally judge this person for thinking that that's okay. You know, I'm just wondering what's going to be next. Like, what's going to be next for us to be okay with, you know? Is BDSM okay to be, you know, have the mannequins bent over? You know, is that going to be cool? Like, when is enough enough? When is, okay, that's crossing a line, you know? And I think most people are just like, it's usually straight people too, that are like, oh, it's fine, it's totally cool. It really is. It's weird. It's very weird. Usually straight white females is what the ones that are very okay with everything. And, you know, it's funny to me. I don't know. But I would never judge her upon her thinking that that's an okay thing for kids to see. That's her opinion, and I respect her for that. But to completely shut somebody down based off of their opinion, thinking it's wrong, that's wrong. Like, you can't do that, okay? Especially being in recovery or recovery geared, okay? Because that's all her channel is. It's all recovery. You can't do that. You can't. That's just not a good look. But I would never think of her any differently for thinking that way. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, thoughts, and, you know, they have their own minds, and that's okay. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, she's a disgusting maps or something weird, you know what I mean? Because she thinks it's okay. Or, like, hopefully you'll see the error in your ways. Like, you piece of shit, you know, like, I liked you, now I don't. You know, like, anything like that. To me, it's just sad that people can't have differing opinions and still coexist. It's just sad. It's like you have to be wrong or right. Like, I don't know. Why can't we all have different thoughts on something? Why is it so my way or no way? It's a very weird society we live in today. But that's unfortunately kind of what things are looking like. Very sad but true. But I just wanted to put that out there. I mean, I don't think she watches my videos, and recently when I've commented on her stuff, she doesn't say anything. I think she might know my stance on it, because the way she was tearing her girl down from having an opinion, then she probably definitely doesn't want to heart my comment, you know? Which is sad. It's unfortunate that people are like that in this day and age. It's just really sad, because I think we can all coexist, we can all get along, we can all find the middle ground. But not with these people these days. It's their way or no way, you know. It's kind of, let's see how that works out for you. I don't think it's going to work out very well. But that being said, I don't think any differently of her, and I wish her the best. I just want her to kind of take a seat back and think about what she's saying to her so-called friend, especially being a recovery channel. That's all. Now I'm going to put some mascara. I really like this palette, you guys. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. I was just testing it out. It was just my first impression. And again, though, that can change. First impressions are really never... I mean, for the most part, yeah, your first impression can tell you a lot about the formula immediately. But it's not everything. It's not the end-all, be-all. So I hope my opinion doesn't change of the palette, because I like it so far, and I think it's beautiful. And I can't wait to use it more and more and more. And my cat's going to come in and knock you down. Hopefully not. I just see this trend of trying to, you know, sexualize kids. And it's just something that is getting worse and worse and worse. And there's an underlying agenda to all you, oh, it's okay, people. You know, just wait. Mark my words. There's an underlying agenda. If you're not paying attention, start. Whew, I really love this mascara, by the way. Love it. So, we added a couple things to the giveaway. That's always good when I can do that, you know. It will be in August. So, I got a couple more months of boxes to get. To collect some more stuff for you. And I wanted to put powder real quick because it's at least my T-zone, not everywhere. Because my T-zone's been really oily lately. Probably just because it's summer. I'll nip it in the bud before it even starts being a problem. And then I'll set my face and we'll call it a day. And again, my intention is not to piss anybody off. My intention is not to hurt anybody's feelings. I mean, I'm very transparent and I love everybody from every community. But when I start to see the sexualization of children, I take problem with that. I take issue with that. And all these woke people that aren't seeing it for what it is, need to kind of, like, I don't know, I feel bad for them, to be honest. But it is what it is. There's bad people out there, guys. And just because you think one way doesn't mean everyone has to think the way you think. It's okay. It doesn't make me a bigot, you know. It's just, it's sad. It's really sad that this country's been torn apart by, it's really the government that's doing it. They're trying to keep us separate, you know, and keep us fighting. And those people that adhere to that and become that mob, it's just that. It's unfortunate. I mean, I love everybody. And I honestly love everyone's opinions. Everyone's allowed to think however they feel, however they want. But to completely tell somebody, oh, you're wrong. Hopefully you see the error in your ways. Because you think some kind of way? No. I would never say that to anybody. So, it's gotta take a step back and see, you know. Take a step back. It's okay to do that sometimes. It still looks a little more orange. I had to wear off. I'm only going to go to the park, so it's not like... Anyway, love you. This took me 40 minutes, roughly. If I was talking less, it probably would have taken me 30. But I like the palette. I'm happy with the formula. This is a great find, to be honest. So, thank you. And I will catch up with you guys soon. Hopefully sooner than later. Oh, and stay positive, even though it's really hard sometimes. Peace.